Morning, well, Zippy Trev here. Another beautiful day up here in paradise. Roll the intro.
Hi, Zippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Right, well, it's another beautiful day up here in paradise, and today we're going to do a revamp on the Zippy van. First thing, so that's the solar panel I picked up for Joe yesterday. Look at that one, 245 watt. That's massive, that panel. So that will eventually be mounted up there on the roof. So Joe wants to revamp the inside of the Zippy van. First thing we've got to do, we've got to move, this is the breaker for the fridge that runs off the car battery at the moment, but when we get the solar panel and everything rigged up, it'll be running on its own battery supply somewhere over there. This cupboard's going to be the first thing to come out. She doesn't want this here anymore. That box over there is going to be removed, and we're hopefully going to work out how we can get this sliding part out, because she doesn't want that anymore. So basically that's what we're going to do. We're going to revamp the Zippy van to how Joe wants it.
Woohoo! And how Fred thinks it will work.
Yeah, however we can make it work. So first thing, we're going to get this out. So this is that's a breaker switch. So you flick that switch like that, and that runs the fridge. You push that, it cuts the fridge out. And all this will be removed again when we get it set up over the other side of the van somehow. Right, so that just comes off there, and I'll sit down in there for now. Now, what we've got to do is try and work out, now we've got to try and work out how he's mounted this cupboard in. Looks like some screws down there. Right, they come out nice and easy.
Hopefully, yes.
Right, I'll have to get in and work out how it's attached in here.
Oh, jeez. I'm so old.
Okay, I see how he's done it.
Yeah.
Gotta love cordless drills.
Fabulous things.
I think that's it.
Really?
I think so.
There's my fabulous hat. Yay. I wonder where it went.
Nope, something else is holding it. Something else is holding it in.
Something down there or something in the front?
I see. Oh. How the fuck has he got that held in?
Is there anything down there?
No, it might be
Ah, yeah, there is one in there, but you've already broken it off.
yep. I think that's one there. Might be one down there. Nope.
There's something at the other end.
Well, this one's coming out anyway. Oh, Oh shit. Oh, motherfucker.
Maybe it's just the box.
Well, I'd say he's put this part in before the box part went in.
Yeah, because the box doesn't open properly anyway.
Right, there's that. That's for you.
Got it.
You didn't go short on the screws.
Well, good to use them for a rebuild.
There's that.
Beautiful. Thank you.
So he's wooden the floor.
Oh, has he?
Yep. And there we go, that's that out. So, can we get to the air filter now?
Oh, please say you can.
There it is right there.
Beautiful thing.
Finally, get to see the air filter.
Bet it's bad.
Right, so, oof. Right, so that's that part of the van. Whoops. So that's that part of the van gutted.
Awesomeness.
Um,
And that's
oh, I can get to those slides now, so this will be easy. I think this will be fairly easy to get off, hopefully.
awesome.
I think I've got access to that, so... Look. She wants this slide bit to come out. Yeah, so he's wood lined the floor.
Wow. He's done it like well, but I don't know whether he actually knew a lot about stuff. Maybe.
Well, everything's been well made.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like as far as beautiful. It's coming apart way easier than I thought it would.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank goodness for that. And you got good leftover building material
Oh, I reckon.
because we didn't have to cut anything.
It's going to make good shelves for along the wall.
Oh yes, you'll be able to reuse nearly all. Well, not all of it, but you'll be able to use a lot of it.
Yeah.
How you want it.
Can't believe how much room there is here.
Yeah, that's that.
So,
Oops.
so if we,
Now I've just got to work out how to get these slides out.
well, this has to come off. Bloody hell, he has used a lot of screws, hasn't he?
Yep.
Watch your toes.
It's all about a few screws loose. Right. Can I get to all this?
Of course. Oh, yeah, you should be able to get to the
So
other.
you might be able to use these slides for something else.
Well, that's what I was thinking, or even you might be able to.
I've got no use for them myself.
Well, at the moment, no.
Get in there. What am I missing? There's got to be
Somewhere.
there.
Aha.
Oh, there's 2 more. God, how many screws do these things need?
Loads of it.
Well, I suppose they've got to take some sort of support.
Yeah.
Done. There you go.
Look at that.
1 slide. They're good quality slides.
You reckon?
Ah, okay.
What's your needs?
This one's going to come out.
Yeah, that'll make it easier.
Well, you want to slide this back so it gives you more room as well. Right, we're taking the slides out now. Oh, fucking screws. Ouch. They hurt when you kneel on them.
Oh, yeah, you reckon?
Just a little bit. So you want to keep your drawers, don't you?
Yes, but I would like that to come right back. Get that extra 4 or 5 inches.
God, how many fucking screws does this thing need?
Well, it does. That's why caravans fall apart. Because people don't use enough screws, probably.
Oh. Was he? I think he must have screwed it in there as well.
Bloody hell.
I don't know if I can get into that. Must be able. If you put them in, they must be able to come out.
Exactly.
God, so many screws. Half the way to the van.
There's one. Yep, 1, 2 there.
I'm missing one somewhere. Oh my God. Fuck, how many fucking screws does this thing need? Jesus Christ. There we go, that's good.
There's one. That'll come
There
out
we go.
there.
Right,
Next
that's the slides out.
Awesome.
Oh God, look at all these bloody screws.
Oh,
You won't have a shortage of wood screws for a while, that's for sure. Now,
need to get him in. Whoa, can't go there.
no. I've got no way of getting those ones out.
Where are they?
They're inside the boxing, but there's not.
Oh,
Actually,
oh, the frig did he do that?
I'll try. Screw on the ground. Make sure we don't lose any of these screws on the ground. Don't get them in the tyres.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to pick them up.
I'll try a shorter head. Now that doesn't work. I don't know how I'm going to get them out.
Pull the other stuff out that's in your way.
I've got that one out. Come back, you bastard. No, I'm going to have to break that one out, I reckon.
Okay.
Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do.
Yep. You're such a bloke sometimes.
Hey?
You're such a bloke.
What?
Throwing the screws on the ground after you just about killed the grease on them.
He's got one all the way down in the wheel well there. He must have put this together and before it went in.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. And then sort of fitted it in and screwed it in.
Yep, that's where that must. I'm going to have to bash that out with a hammer, I think. Yeah, he must have lifted this whole thing in.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more screws down here, of course, isn't there?
Of course there is.
Is there?
Hello.
There's screw holes, but there's no screws in it. No, there's no screws in it.
Bash.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it hammer?
No, not good enough. Nope. We need the monster mash hammer.
Aha. The monster mash.
He don't want to come out, does he?
Yeah.
It's got...
No choice.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, that's that out.
Let's set out.
Rightio. Hey?
I reckon it'll be about a half a tonne lighter.
I reckon. So basically, what we really need to do now is cut the bed, these bits off.
Yes. Do you want my jigsaw?
I've got a power saw there.
You can do that or just use a jigsaw.
Trouble is with this board here where they run it, that one's going to be hard to cut back, but it's alright. You can try with your jigsaw if you want.
Why not? Old lady with a power tool. Oh, and she can't cut straight either. Thank you. There, that'll do for a minute. Do these ones first. Yeah.
There you go.
So, no, that's on that,
Oh, that's screwed on.
yeah, to that little bit.
Yep, is that screwed, is it? Oh,
Yep.
let me drill. Oh, it's behind you. Yep, that's it.
Keep it moving. Now with this one here, what do I do with it? Do I just leave it and then put, you know?
Put an end on it.
Yeah,
Well, they are a handy little storage.
they are, they're brilliant.
I mean, the lids are there for it.
Yeah. And I mean, in all honesty, I could just put these things across there too, you know?
I'd pull those out.
Yeah, I will, but you know, put them across there instead of having to put more.
Well, you got enough timber here, you could just...
Yeah, that's, yeah, true. Okay.
Oops, I just spilt your drink. That one, too wide.
Too wide. Oh well, no, just straight across. There you go.
You can cut it that way.
Yeah, I will. I'll
Just
do
have
it
it like
way.
that.
Yep.
You can cut that down to suit. There's plenty of timber here. You can do that with a power saw.
Yep. That's got that piano. So now all we've got to do is cut this.
Yep. I might do that with the handsaw. I don't think I'd be trying to lift the floor. Get rid of them.
No.
You want them?
No. Sorry, you said about the floor.
Yeah, I wouldn't be trying to lift the floor.
No, I think the floor's fine.
This is my dad's original hand saw.
Oh, cool.
He built for things for many decades with this saw.
It's on pretty on the handle.
Yeah.
Pattern on it.
Come on, start. There we go. I think I'm going to hit that slide.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. I kept it out a bit because of the slide.
I was trying to...
You alright? Nothing hot.
Huffing and fucking puffing.
Yeah, well, what did you do with the GoPro? You turn it off?
No,
or-
it's at the back.
Oh, bugger.
I don't think I can finish it off. I don't think I can finish this cut off.
Break it off. Says she.
Can't even do that. Yeah, I'm not
A
gonna.
little short. My dad used to have a little short saw, about that big.
Maybe you can try and go down with your jigsaw.
I'll give it a whirl.
Give the jigsaw a try.
Okie dokie. There you go.
No, you do it.
Okay.
That way I don't get told off for breaking your blades.
I don't give a shit anyway, you know that.
You break your own blades round here. When I went to the survey, I'd have a guy drill holes in my bike to rebolt this gear sack rack on.
Yeah.
I said, no, mate, you're drilling, it's your drill bits, you break it.
Oh, God. I'm gonna, hold on.
Might have started top and work your way down.
Yeah, I'll have to go this way. No, it still won't fit.
Yeah, go in on an angle
Yeah.
until you get somewhat cut a piece out until you get down into it.
Oh. Yeah. Hold on.
Come across there first.
Yeah, you're right. How low down did you get there?
Yeah, about there, I think. Yeah, can you get the rest of the way down to the bottom?
Let's
Should be
have
able
a
to
look.
now. Yeah, do that slice up like that a few times all the way
Yeah,
down. I
all
might
the
be able
way
to,
down,
I might be
yeah.
able to get it with the handsaw then.
Oh, well, even you could probably knock it out or
That
chisel
too.
it.
Yeah, that too.
Hold on, which one am I up to? This one? Oh, who knows?
Oh, come on. Fuck. I'm too hungover for this.
Saying nothing. Love a bit of violence.
Fuck.
And
I'm way too fucking hungover for this.
Okie dokie. You are so funny.
Oh, fuck.
That's it.
And the wrecking ball's done.
That is the good bit. So I'll
Cut
get
myself.
Oh shit. Is
Playing
it
like
right?
a pig.
Have you got anything to go on it?
Yeah.
You need to go wash it.
Oh, it's just fine.
Oh, yeah, she's right, she's right.
Don't be so- Don't be such a fucking girl.
Oh, shut up. I can't help it. I'm an old girl, it's even worse.
Right, we need to broom that sawdust shit out.
So, and there's our little piece of,
Backing board.
yeah, and it's got the bits to go down on the ground.
No, I'll have to go this way.
That! Freaking awesome.
How fucking good's that? Couple of wood screws.
Oh, hold on, how many would you like?
Oh, in a sec.
No, I'm just saying, how many would you like? I don't know whether we've got enough wood screws.
No, I'm sure you'll have more than enough.
Yeah. Do you need a cuppa?
Not in a minute. I need to change my drill head. Right, some wood screws.
Coming up.
I only need a couple.
Let them come out in groups.
It's not like this board's going to move around that much anyway.
No.
Just need one here. It's a little bit off the line, I think. That's all it needs.
All right.
That's all you need.
Yeah, and I'll put some on the top.
You don't need them.
No?
Well, there's no. It's just
No, I mean on there. No, that's not going to move either.
No, it's not
Correct.
moving, mate. No, you don't need to do any more. Overkill.
Fuck, I can't believe that. Look at it. Fridge. And having it up this end, is it going to make it too hot up against where the air filter is?
Well, at the moment, you've only got that much lead anyway. Until we get your solar battery rigged up.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm not going to cut and rewire all this.
Oh shit, no.
So,
They could go across these anyway.
how the fuck do these leads always get so tangled up?
Don't look at me.
Right. Well, that's as far as you can get with
Oh,
that.
that's all right. That's plenty of room.
Yep. And I'm not even going to secure that for the moment.
No, it can just stay there.
It'll slide around a little bit, but it won't go anywhere, but it'll still work. So,
Yeah, that's the main thing.
right, pull out your wood chips.
Yep.
I'll get a vacuum cleaner. Oh, I stink.
Okay.
Rightio, well, I've got you guys here. I want to show you something really fucking awesome I scored the other day from Julie Just. Look at this. Beautiful old scales. Look at them. Scored them the other day. I absolutely love them. I was down her place last week, just going through her shed as she's getting ready to do a garage sale.
Say hello.
And to,
Hi, Jules.
and we're going through the shed and having a look at stuff. She's going to get ready for a garage sale and everything. I thought a bit of a early pickings, and she said she actually had some CB antennas down there, which I was going down to get them, but apparently they'd already been taken. Still bleeding. And I spotted that scales, and I said, how much? She said, oh, they're worth about $700. I can't come with that. So I bought some other stuff off her and went back a couple of days later to pay her. And she said, oh, you can have that for such and such amount. And I went, what? I was on the bike, jumped on the bike and flew home, grabbed the car, went straight back up there, couldn't handle the money quick enough. But I love it. Look at it. I'm going to show you again. Look at it. Beautiful old scales. I just love it. Right. Yeah, I think it is just about... Oh, that's right. I was going to go and get you a vacuum cleaner, wasn't I?
Yeah, don't worry, I'll get it.
No, I get it. Yeah, Sadie.
Thank you, dear.
People don't remember that song? Sadie, the cleaning lady. I think it was one of Johnny Farnham's first fucking hits, wasn't it?
It was his first hit.
Oh, there you go. You're on.
Thank God.
Now I reckon this one here, this board.
Yep. I'm going to get out so you
Set
can...
him up. I reckon let be
Yes.
one there about that little bit there, will it?
No, definitely not.
So we need to describe it.
Hold on.
So here,
Oh,
and
yep.
down here, and then you're going to have to come up here, and I fucking don't know how we're going to get... Hey, well, with jigsaw, you just be able to go around
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
All right.
And you were worried about a dog leg. I can cut dog leg, obviously. Look at that, Trev. It's awesome. You are not wrong.
All right, well, that's pretty much it. As far as gutting it.
We're happy. Very happy.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Take your stuff off the top and throw your mattress in.
Yeah, exactly.
Although you got all your shit over your mattress.
Yeah, well, it's over there.
So, but I think we've done a pretty good job.
I reckon you did a shit hot job.
Certainly got some more real estate, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, what a difference. And there's Murphy's bed. Over there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It is, isn't it? Because, in all honesty, the shelves weren't used for anything.
No, just wasted space.
Yep.
We've got a lot,
When I do put shelves in along that wall,
well, you've got plenty of leftover material to make some shelves out of. I mean, that's all your good wood there, so you can be able to use that and cut it down to what you need.
you know, as long as I can get into the cupboards, you know, put a shelf over along there, all the way along, and then I can put those drawer things on it and just put them in. And that's all I need.
Yep.
With these,
And your sliding drawers still work.
yeah, and that's all I really wanted was, you know, they're absolutely brilliant. But I'll do the plastic sliding drawers on the shelf. So yes, I am so thrilled.
And now you can actually get from the cab into the back without having to go in and out the doors.
Yeah.
Where I got stranded, there was a bar running across here. I was coming back from Perth, and the bloody sliding door there wouldn't open from the inside, and it was in the morning. I was busting to get out and go and relieve myself, and I had to crawl over the bloody cabinet that was there, over the steel bars there, and squeeze my way into the cab to get out the front of the bloody van.
And he got stuck.
And I got bloody stuck. Because the inside locking mechanism on this door, it wouldn't open from the inside. It was absolutely fucked. So anyway, when Joe bought it, we opened it all up on the inside there and sprayed it with WD-40. Hasn't had a problem since.
No, it's absolutely fantastic.
I should have done that myself when I had the van, but I didn't. So,
yeah.
well, I said when I had it, I didn't want to touch anything off because it wasn't. At the end of the day, it wasn't my van to keep,
Yeah, but
and I just didn't want to go pulling things apart, and so I just put up with it.
I'm just absolutely beside myself. Absolutely awesome. Ow, ow. What did I drop on myself? Oh, that's it.
You all right with that?
Excuse me.
God, for someone who didn't have much real estate, you certainly carry a lot of junk.
Oh, I know. You know, when you should stop being a girl.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
Fucking women. Cushions and curtains. What is it with women and cushions and fucking curtains?
And handbags.
Oh, when I had the house down in Sale, the first thing I did when Mum came in, she said, oh, you need some curtains on the windows. I said, fucking, you can't even see out the windows. And what's with all these fucking cushions? Bloody women. I describe women as cushions and fucking curtains.
And it's a true story, so don't any ladies get upset. He is certainly not a sexist person. Okay.
You right?
Yep, I just, you got to push it in, curl it up. And then it comes into the corners.
Whoop.
Watch the heavy shit, heavy.
Yep. Now you can make your bed.
There you go.
Fuck, you do sleep skinny.
I do.
That's a very skinny bed.
It's perfect.
No, well, perfect's what you want for you. There we go.
And that's Murphy's bed.
There you go. Everything you asked for in a van.
Everything I ever wanted.
Except for now, we've just got to do the solar panel and batteries.
Yeah, well, that goes whatever.
Well, actually, that's what. Well, maybe that's where the battery's going to have to go in that little half cupboard there and stick out here because it's not going to go under there because of the wheel arch.
Oh, that's right, of course. Well, that's okay. I don't mind if it's there.
And I don't think the battery will fit under the back down there, but maybe it will in that back cupboard. Because once it's in there, you don't need to lift that cupboard up or anything and get in there. So.
Oh God, the only one that I don't have a handle on. I don't know. What do you reckon? Where are you?
Nope, you won't
Nope,
get a
won't
battery.
fit.
No, I won't get a battery in there either.
Okay, that's all
So
right.
the battery's going to have to be sitting on the floor somewhere in here.
Or would it be just as, if you can't get it under there,
Well, it won't fit very far under there.
yeah, next to where the
It'll
fridge
have
is
to go.
going.
It's going to have to go there.
Yeah, next to the fridge.
Yeah, just over there.
Yep,
And we can just put a couple of blocks on the ground, that, like these blocks here, just so it sits in like a little cradle,
yep,
so it can't move around.
yep.
And well, really, once we get it in position, you could probably just build a box over it with the material you got left.
Good move, Mobile.
You know, even though we took that box out,
We can put a
set
little
your
one
fridge in, got your
yeah.
battery in, and then you can just use that timber and make a cover for it.
Yeah, that's an awesome idea.
Make a lidded cover for it, so at least
Yeah.
it's not exposed.
Yeah,
It's protected in its own little hole. Yeah.
absolutely. That's what, you know, when I said about those two boards close to the wall,
Yeah.
I thought, well, how far down do they go? Would that be a little, you know, thing to put, to sort of anchor something into, like put the fridge in it so that it didn't slip?
Well, I don't know why he's got these loose boards like this. They're different to all the others.
Are they?
Oh no, that's part of the main. There's two boards here.
Yes,
for some
those
reason.
ones, yes.
They're like floating.
That's what I thought.
I don't know. I don't really want to pull them up.
No.
I have to use a screwdriver to pull them up. But no, the fridge would be wider than that. Well,
Yeah.
that's it. So you do, if you to do that, you have to cut this. I wouldn't.
No,
I
no.
wouldn't be cutting the floor at all.
No, I'll leave it as it is.
Yeah,
It's
leave it as
awesome.
is. We can put those little chocks that are used and that'll stop the fridge moving around.
Yes, that's all right. That's as long as it doesn't move around, because at the moment it can slide, which is why I had
Yeah.
it with those stretchy
The yoki
things,
straps.
the yoki straps on.
Yeah. No, we
Yeah.
can. All it needs is those little wood chocks that is used there on the
Yeah.
floor. Just butt it up against it, boom, and that'll
Ancient,
get all.
right.
Or you can even make like a half box you can sit in. But the fridge has also got to breathe.
That's why I was asking you about putting it up that end. If
Depends
it's,
which end the. Okay.
well, that'll be a lot closer to it.
See, with the fridge here,
Yeah.
that's your power side, and that's your vent side, and that
Yeah.
there has to be not blocked off,
Yes,
or
that's
you'll cook
right.
it.
Well, that's why I was saying about putting it up. No, along the wall.
No, it'll have to go that way, otherwise if you put it on the wall and you want to open it, I don't know, that won't be breathing.
But then the one up, the other ones are locked off too. That way.
So you want it like that.
And there's one on the end. Isn't there one on the end?
There's one there.
And there's one on the other end.
Yep.
And then there's one on the back.
No, there's only that one there
And the one on the front.
and that one there, which is
So if I pulled it out from the wall, there'd be plenty of breathing space.
You mean like that?
Yeah.
You know, you could probably do it like that.
And because we're going to be putting that thing up over this side, it will be fine.
Yep, she's on.
Yeah, it just turned green, so she's on.
Yeah, so the fridge is running, and I run it through this little circuit breaker. When I had the King's fridge in here, going to Perth, I ran off the cigarette lighter, and the cigarette lighter, someone was asking me on my channel last night, a subscriber was asking me when they were rigging up something, no, they said that their King's fridge died in their car. And I said straight away, you're probably running it out the cigarette lighter socket, and they don't run out of them very well. They draw too much power, and they do it. So I've hardwired this in by this little trip switch here. And to turn it off, you just push the button, it trips the switch, and the fridge is now turned off.
It's brilliant.
Very simple design, and that way it's hardwired to the battery. So at the moment, Joe's got the fridge hardwired into the Zippy band battery, but if she leaves it on, it's going to kill the battery. So that's why we've got the solar panel, and we're going to rig up its own battery supply in there, and it can just run 24 hours a day on its own battery supply.
Yes, which is awesome.
So right now we're looking for a 120 amp hour deep cycle battery, and I think one should be enough.
Cheap. Cheap, cheap.
$100 is a fair price for a second-hand one.
Yep, cool. As long as it's, you know, I don't want to rip anybody off either.
No, you won't be. That, like everything, it'll come to us when we're ready.
Yep, that's true.
You know, I've still got to get the solar panel mounted up on the roof. That's going to be a big enough job on its own.
Is it?
Oh,
Is it hard, is it?
oh well, we're going to have to drill into the roof racks.
Yeah.
But this thing does come with brackets
Oh, awesome.
already mounted on it, so that I'm actually, and I'm not going to use tech screws up there. I'll use proper nut and bolts to secure it.
Yep.
So that's a job for another day. So,
Whatever. I'm
right, well,
just absolutely thrilled.
right, well, this job's done. So that's Zippy gutted and that's Zippy gutted for the short term, new modded. But we're going to do some more carpentry once we get things like the battery here and stuff like that. We'll do a little bit more mods and carpentering. And Jo has got a shitload of timber over there. She can start measuring up and making her own shelves if she wants. So.
Yep, that's what she's doing.
Right, yeah, well, that's the job done. Yeah, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So, anyway, well, I'm off and we're going to go and have a cup. So, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.
Bye.